Hello, judges, and welcome. I'm excited to present to you today the alani, or orange, in Hawaiian. Come with me on an adventure to Hawaii. You can follow along for our cocktails menu on those information cards right here. First, we're gonna go to a coffee farm, and it's called Manawili Coffee. I'm using their bourbon, handpicked and processed by my friends Julian, Rick, and Kailua. The coffee that I'm serving today has their sparkling natural process, where whole cherries have been rinsed, floated, and then fermented underwater for 72 hours, creating CO2 within the cherry, which means juicy fruits on the palate. After the fermentation, the coffee was dried on raised beds for 20 days to an 11% moisture content. All right. The alani is featuring the Pierre Ferrand Amber Cognac, which has notes of dried fruit and vanilla, and it's going to be perfect for our cocktail. The alani, are you ready to take note? Has flavors of blood orange and plum, with a hint of nutmeg. It'll be served cold since it's tropically inspired. I mean, we're in Hawaii, right? With a juicy mouthfeel, a medium weight, and a long, long finish. I'm brewing your coffee at a really high concentration to add weight to our cocktail, with a 1 to 3.3 ratio, using 30 grams of coffee and 100 grams of 96 degrees Celsius water. In my AeroPress, with my Prismo attachment, I can get really high extraction, which means that we're doing really big, juicy, fruity notes. And I'll be chilling this without dilution in my hyper chiller. This recipe will yield 55 milliliters of coffee for your cocktails. I designed the alani as an aperitif, to be drank right before going to your auntie's potluck on a sunny beach. All right. And let's begin building my cocktail. We'll start with 45 milliliters of the Pierre Ferrand Cognac, with notes of orange that, when combined with our coffee, bring out blood orange in this cocktail. Then, 45 milliliters of Plantation Original Dark Rum, combined with 22.5 milliliters of Velvet Falernum with citrus and spice notes. We'll add a nutmeg-like hint to our cocktail. Then, to balance with acidity, like all tropical drinks, 15 milliliters of lime juice to bring out that blood orange note. 15 milliliters of a rich 2-to-1 simple syrup will add roundness as well as that juicy texture, and balance with sweetness. 2 droppers full of saline solution made at a 1:5 ratio, 1 part salt, 5 parts water, will help to round out the flavors. All right, and then our 55 milliliters of our chilled brewed coffee will create cooked plum notes in our cocktail. Now I'll be shaking these all together to chill and dilute, balancing our cocktail strength, as well as bringing it to 4 degrees Celsius, which will help to decrease the sweetness and increase its complex acidity. Okay. Now, I do have a garnish for y'all, except you're gonna help me create it. Inside those metal pitchers is some dry ice. As I serve you, I've got an orange tincture to make an orange fog to bring forward those juicy blood orange and plum notes from your cocktail. Okay, pardon my reach, and I'll give you your orange tincture in just a second. Pardon my reach. Alrighty, judges. Thank you so much for coming on this brief adventure to Hawaii with me. And you can go ahead and pour those tinctures, and please enjoy. Just straight into the metal pitchers. Perfect. Time.
And thank you very much, Reyna.